11 a.m. New York City. Hi, how are you? Um, Neighbor. Sorry. Uh, Daddy. I am heading into the park with the kids. Good job, buddy. Sometimes I don't realize until I'm in the thick of it, like just how many moving parts there are to getting the day started. Between, okay, so coffee's done, and then I gotta uh, get the bags ready for picking up after the dogs. I got to get their food ready because that's got to defrost while we're walking, and then I've got to get them rallied because getting my dogs to bust a move is like turning the Titanic around. It is, I don't know what it is about when it's a pair of them. When it's one, obviously much easier. Two dogs, holy shit. It's like they're conspiring to slow the shit down. I love them though. All right, Smokes, right here, bud. Yeah, not complicated. Good boy. So yeah, that's what we're doing. It's another nice day. It's gonna be a little warmer today here in New York. What's going on in the news? Lenore, how about staying with me, honey? Huh? Great, thanks. What's going on in the news? The Queen, of course. Are we in season 3 or 4 of the Queen's death and funeral? Whew, this is a long show. Um, Respect, George. Respect for the monarchy. I do have respect for the monarchy. I mean, I respect traditions, but this is a long one. Uh, what else? Biden will stand by Taiwan if Chinese gets aggro. Cool. I'm down with that. He also apparently yesterday declared the pandemic over. Mm, that's right. Totally agree, but I understand the point. Hey, let's walk. Um, He's over at the funeral. Hi, guys. Um, Smokes, move forward. Thanks. That's great. Um, yeah, everyone's over at the funeral. That's about it. I'm working on a piece for the blog that is about, well, the title of it, I'll give that away. The title of the piece I'm working on, it's just an essay about the efficiency of city living, because I find city living extremely efficient. The gist of it being, one of my favorite stats about New York um, is that New Yorkers, true story, and forgive me if you've heard this one before, but New Yorkers create a carbon footprint that is about 71% lower than the carbon footprint created by other people in other modes of living. That's just the science. Number one. Number two, the majority of Americans live in or around a metro area. Somewhere between 2/3 to 80% of Americans live, near a big in or right near a big metropolis. So, you know, and I've talked about this before, how this notion of real America, the JD Vance's America, it's not really real America. Sorry, JD, and everybody who's on that train, but it's just not the truth. It's a lovely Norman Rockwell painting, but it's just not the truth. Um, so there's that. But anyway, the gist of my piece, the efficiency of city living, is that I find city living extremely efficient. I walk most places. I have not owned a car since 1994. Um, I live in a very small apartment by, most people's standards, 372 square feet. It's a converted hotel room, because I can't afford anything bigger right now. Someday I'd like to get an apartment with a kitchen that would enable me to cook, but, in terms of getting a gig, I think I'm on my own, guys. In terms of getting like paid work and earning a check, like I keep hoping and expecting and crossing my fingers that someday someone's going to be like, I want you on my team, like Scott Galloway did. But I'm not going to wait for that. Fuck it. I'm just going to do my own thing. Because not everyone's going to be, not everyone looks at me and knows what to do with me. That's the story of when I was really more actively pursuing an acting career. I think that was the problem. Like, I don't know what to do with them. So anyway, I digress. One day I will have a kitchen and maybe a bedroom. Maybe I'm bedroom worthy someday. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I'm still like condemned to the level I'm at. So I live very efficiently because of those constraints. Um, I need to be more resourceful. Constraints make us more resourceful. Um, my living is very edited, and I sort of appreciate that. Really, instead of having the money to do whatever, I have to edit. So everything I own is within those 372 square feet. I do not have a storage space. So all my clothes, my dogs, everything I own is in that room. And it is for some reason not cluttered feeling. I don't know how that works, but it's just kind of like, I'm a rigorous editor and I'm constantly looking for ways to improve this design for living. So on that score, my city living is very efficient. I'm not burdened with clutter. I'm not a collector of stuff. I'm just not. Um, I get around on public transit, subway or bus. I walk. My preferred mode is my bicycle, but if the weather is not conducive to it, if it's raining, snowing, if there's ice, or if it's just too goddamn hot, which it was a few times this summer, um, the subway, the AC is working just great on the subway. And I take the very occasional ride share, Uber, Lyft, Revel, excuse me, or cab. And groceries, everything in New York is a subway ride away, really. But groceries, generally, for the most part, I get Fresh Direct. And that is, I shop online and then my groceries are delivered by a guy in a van who's making a delivery to a dozen other people. So in terms of fuel, it's very efficient. Um, I do need to get out more to probably Whole Foods and Trader Joe's just for the social aspect of it. Maybe meet people and maybe get laid. I don't know. But I find city living to be extremely efficient. Extremely efficient. Also socially efficient, really. As I said, I have not owned a car since 1994. I have crunched the numbers. When I lived in Cleveland, I crunched the numbers, and I'm doing right now. I'm looking at the updated numbers. Like, has it changed in 3 years? Smokey, are we just going to sniff that collection of grass all morning? I think you want to. Yeah, but we're not going to. We're going to move. Let's go. Um, like the average car payment in America is like 600 some dollars. Then there's insurance. Then you pile on what you're paying for gas, which is getting lower every month. Thank you, President Biden. Parking, like cleaning your car, oil changes, all that shit. Repairs if necessary, and then there's tickets, incidentals, parking tickets, speeding tickets. Um, Maintaining a car is expensive. I don't have that expense. I have not had that expense in nearly 30 years, 28 to be exact. That saves a lot of money. That saves me a lot of money, and also saves me a lot of anguish. Like, I have never, ever, can I really recall looking at any person in Manhattan behind the wheel of a car who looked like they were having a good time. No one driving in Manhattan looks like they're having a good time. And I'm just like, knock yourselves out, have at it. Like, I don't give a fuck. But people do it. So yeah, I don't have that problem. How do we got here? 45 viewers. Woo! We are really, we're not really burning up the airwaves here. Guys, I need garbage right here. And I need you to be a little more cooperative because you're not being cooperative. Um, all right, let's go. Oh, it is lovely today. So anyway, that's the piece I'm working on. It is about the efficiency of city living. I'm almost done with it, I think. So I should be publishing it today. Uh, the difference in energy and pace between my two dogs of very different ages is becoming more and more pointed every week. Smokey just wants to, he does not, Lenore wants to just go out. Like she just wants to keep walking, explore. She doesn't want to go home. Like, let's just keep walking. Smokey is more like, let's go slow. I want to sniff everything because, I mean, he's 13, my boy here. He's 13. So it's a lot slower moving with him. Lenore, on the other hand, this asshole, is on a completely different planet. Look at her. She wants to go. Like, let's go. What are we waiting for? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Smokey? We'll just take our time. I just want to sniff. Like, this is a 13-year-old and a 7-year-old. And Smokey's just, hi, bud. Going slower and slower every month. And, it becomes more pronounced. Someone riding a bike on the path and doing it wrong. Fun fact. Oh, he's taking it to the road. Good. You're not supposed to ride your bike on the path, like the pedestrian path that I'm on right now, like this dick is doing here. Okay. Look at this. Here we go. It's another one. Smokey, please. That's another thing. She wants to go left. He wants to go right. They never want to do the same thing. Ever. Ever. It's like they're both conspiring to rip my hand at the wrist. Um, a lot of push and pull. All right, bud. We'll sit and we'll chill and we'll relax. All right, let's find somewhere in the shade and we can check in with our audience here. Ah! Now, I'm hoping, you guys, that the human trafficker, Ron DeSantis, um, has all of this blowing up in his face. What the fuck is going on with Republicans? What is with the Sig Heil in Pennsylvania and Ohio? Excuse me? The Sig Heil. Dumbest fucking people. Jesus. Well, we feel left behind, and our President Trump made us feel seen because you're fucking what? Racist? Nazis? What the fuck is this? The Sig Heil. Like, are you out of your goddamn mind? These are crazy times, kids. Crazy. Oh, we are in trouble. Oh, man. All right, I'm going to set this up. This might not work. We'll see. Okay. Maybe not. Sort of. All right. Anybody commenting here? I'm not even reading anything. Cars are a huge expense. True story. You can rent one when you need it. That's right. You can also do season finale today, at least for the public. Okay. So, Smokes, let's make it over here. Thanks, buddy. Need to know, crease or no crease in men's dress pants? Holy shit. We all know this. Yes. Um, it is a lovely morning, though. It's going to be a little hot one. Got the AC going, just on low. You know, and that's about it, kids. I'm going to finish my essay. I'm going to work on my newsletter. I want to thank everybody who is a supporter on Patreon. If you don't know what that's about, it's patreon.com/George Hahn. And she's not always friendly. Thanks. Lenore, stay. You're going to be a dick. I don't want to hear it. Good girl. Yeah. I gotta have heads up for this stuff. Um, Before we go, though, I want to make sure everybody remembers how important it is to register. If you're not registered, if you don't have your voter stuff intact, get it intact. Um, so make sure that you're registered and vote Democrat. You guys, this is bad news. Republicans are going down the full. Republicans are going down the Nazi road. Hello, Windsor, Canada. You guys there? Did the screen freeze? Give me some feedback. I'm getting some confusing feedback. Someone said the screen froze. Is that true? Has the screen frozen? It's fine. Good. Thank you, Barbara. Um, Make sure your voting stuff is intact. Lynette, thank you for the donation. I really appreciate it. Someone threw a tip in the tip jar, which you can do right here on YouTube. Hello, Italy. Uh, but make sure we got to vote, you guys. It would be so tremendous if we could just remember how Republicans have fucked us out of abortion rights. They're coming for gay rights, and they're doing Sig Heil at rallies. What the fuck is this? And can we not forget here? Apparently, sorry, my nose itches. Apparently, the book banning, we're up to 1,600 titles now. 1,600 titles of books. 1,600 books in the U.S. have been banned. What the fuck? Where are we? So we have Republicans doing Sig Heil. We have Christo fascists banning books. We've got up to 1,600 books banned now. They're taking away. They've taken away or want to take away completely, strip a woman's right to choose and have autonomy over her own body. Um, and they're coming for the gays. You cannot vote Republican. Republicans are going to destroy this fucking country. I'm not even trying to be dramatic. I promise you. We have to vote like a motherfucker. Vote like a motherfucker this November for the midterms. Yeah. $1,600. So, oh, this is an ugly time. And then we've got Ron DeSantis, who has decided to get engaged in the business of human trafficking. Insane times. Anyway, it's a lovely day. Everyone have a great Monday. I'm going to have a shave. You guys are being so unreasonable today. Why? Smokey, what's going on, buddy? Mondays, man. What's up, bud? What's up? All right. What's up, buddy? Okay. All right. So I'm going to tend to my dogs here. I'm going to have a nice walk with them. Thank you for tuning in. What I'm thinking of doing is scheduling, doing the morning walk every morning at the same time, which I never do. Like I always just kind of like make this shit up as I go. Um, oh, and also this week I'm going to be working at Dr. Analyc's office for one day this week. Just a little guest appearance. It'll be fun. But thinking of doing the morning walk, like let's just say like every morning at I don't know 8 a.m. Like that's my morning show. 20 minutes max, and that's it. Like right now, I've been talking for about 21 minutes and just think of shit to talk about. So I'm thinking about that. I think about a lot of things because every day my job is to figure out ways to discontinue being broke. And to come up with ways to come up with some worthwhile content. Yeah, that's the goal. Since no one's hiring and I'm uncastable, I have to come up with this on my own. Um, you will not receive help. You're on your own. Um, I will see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in. More to come. All right. And thanks for your support, by the way. If you're doing it here, like Lynette did, or if you go into patreon.com/George Hahn, or if you go to, actually, you can hit both of those. You just go to georgehahn.com/support. You'll see it all. You can do a one-time contribution, or you can do a Patreon monthly subscription thing. So georgehahn.com/support. You'll see links to a one-time support payment if you want to do that, or a monthly subscription. Otherwise, just keep taking everything I do for free. Just keep taking because everything's free and everything should be, and no one should make a living. That's cool. Um. Oh fuck. The expectations we've come to have because of the internet. Anyway, I'm gonna go get my shit together. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. I love you, and bye for now.